Hello guys, my name is Sangwin and welcome to Introduction to Angular. Now in the last video we learned about what is the folder structure for Angular project and what are the various files that we are using in our project. Now today we will learn about how to create components and directives services in our Angular project. So let's get started. So as you can see, there are a few components created in this folder. There is only one component, that is app.component.html. So this will be our main application which will be invoked when our project is started. For example, let's go to index.html. You can see there's app-root. This is called selector. So each component has its own selector. So this will load our app.component.ts, this one. So if we go into app.component.ts, you can see the selector is app-root. Now whenever we place app root as an HTML tag anywhere in the project, it will automatically detect that this selector belongs to app.component.ts. If you wish to change this to, for example, my project dot hyphen root, so you can do that here as well. So for the example sakes, I'm giving it app hyphen root itself. So let's get started. Now I'm creating components using Angular CLI. Now as we are prepped up, let's start adding components using Angular CLI. You can also find the documentation for ngGenerate at angular.io/cli/generate. It will show you all the options and arguments that you can provide to each tool, that is component or directive or enum or guard, whatever type of component you want to create. Now let's start by creating a component named sample. So ng generate, as we are creating a component, so we will have to give component sample component. So you don't have to write component here, it will automatically add component in front of the name sample and enter. So as you can see, it has already created a folder named sample, and it Angular CLI created 4 files, that is HTML, CSS, specs and TS. So specs file is used for writing test cases, as we discussed in the first video. This is a CSS file which is related to sample component. You can find its path in component file, and the HTML file related to this is this one. So by default it gives option as sample works. We created sample component by the long command, that is ng generate component sample. So if you want to write a shortcut for this, you can also type ng g for generate, c for component and the name sample2 and enter. This will also create a folder named sample2, and you can see all same files here, and it's the same command, just it is the shortcut for it. Now let's try to create a service. So ng generate service sample service. This has created 2 files. One is testing file as well as a component service file. You can see this is injectable type. Injectable type is service. So there's shortcut for this as well. nggs and sample2. This has created two same files but with a different name that we have given. Now this does not create a folder itself. So what I like to do is, whenever we create a service nggs, I like to give the services folder name itself. After that, I can write my service name so that it will automatically get into a folder. This way code looks cleaner, as well as it, it is easier for a developer to understand the code. This gets congested after having too many services in a folder. So this is the description for creating any other component, classes, directives, guards, interceptor, as well as pipes you want to create. All the generate commands are available here, so you can go through this. I'll leave this link in description. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much.